welcome back to D&D and VR. This is number 54 that says West. If it's not 54, blame West.
Yeah, it's 54.
It's 54. West is great. Hi, West.
Hi.
Scout is back inside the VC because they're a turtle. Yeah, that's what I thought. Joe is going to be with us later.
Joe is right here.
Joe is with us right now.
I
Joe-
just joined the chat. I just got back from work.
Joe is going to be with us right now.
Yes.
Joe is gonna be 3 hours
And I have no idea where Bertle is.
dead.
That is a good question.
Anywho,
Who's Bertle?
The person
The
that
air
apparently flew and then fell down, and then that's it.
Air
Yes.
Genasi.
the Air Genasi.
Oh, yes.
Anywho, last time on Dragon Ball Z, they started the Veleket fight, destroying half of the lights, moving on to the second phase.
I have a dagger.
You do not.
Yes, I do.
Since when?
Okay, so let me make this clear. It's okay to talk about Dragon Balls. We just can't mention their cloaca.
I picked up the skeleton key that you said was a dagger.
Oh, you picked up the skeleton key?
Yeah, and then I got stabbed by the sticking woman,
Ah, yes.
and then I disengaged out of there.
I can't believe you disengaged with Veleket. How she's gonna take the kids now, man.
What kids?
He has no kids.
Doesn't
What
understand.
kids? Son is right there.
It's confirmed! It's confirmed! He said it! He said it! Confirmed! Lore! Canon! Got it! Canon!
Others like the fuse.
I don't take anything as canon, so I just say whatever I want now.
We have So Angry They're Calm, the Hawk. Horny Cat. Complaining Rabbit. And Pimp Squirrel. Also, Many Arm. Hello, Many Arm.
Blah.
Bitch, give me that money.
Oh, Scout, I didn't know you were playing Vessel today.
Don't make me pimp slap you.
Don't make me pimp slap you. We need to get you like a inflict wound freaking pimp glove so you can backhand people with a glove.
Technically, I have a dagger.
Oh.
And though.
Or it don't hurt, it just makes a really loud
I
slapping
still have a
sound.
screenshot of the battle map.
Gloves
Don't
that
worry
just
about it.
make
The
a
reason why I
clapping
didn't
sound.
save it is because we didn't need it.
Oh.
It has
Because
changed.
Imagine the shock on the enemy when the squirrel slaps them and it makes this thunderous slapping sound, but doesn't hurt.
I think that could be done with like thaumaturgy.
Do they have to roll intimidation after that?
Yes,
Yes.
yes, because I've got a charisma of 26.
As I reopen my tab to try to find what lights still exist, there is.
I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna help the party as best I can by breaking those lights with my feet.
Wow, look at you. Okay. What the fuck is that? Oh, that's a vessel sounds. It's a bop. Oh my gosh, is it saying ice ice baby?
Yes.
That's great. That's great.
Copyright.
By the way, for the reason why
It's a
by the way, for a bunch of reason behind the speaking of kobolds and Qatar is returning on Fridays.
Yay.
I won't be there,
Yay.
so it'll be a whole lot more fun for everyone else.
On that note, Okur needs to be an NPC at the very least because I think he's too important.
Which one's Okur?
It's the girl's adopted mom at this point.
Oh yeah, right. Mega's character.
The one
Yeah.
who
If
stopped
I
me
have
from
if I
murdering
have to
Charlotte.
be there, I'm not being cobalt.
Well, you're not
You
gonna
can
be
a
there.
rat.
You can be
You can be
a
a
rat. You can be a rat, and we'll eat you.
Yep.
No,
Yep.
I'll be like the rat for sticking sticking Harry Potter.
Yeah, well then we'll definitely eat you.
No, not that rat. The other rat.
The polymorphing rat?
The polymorphin rat. Anywho,
the animagus.
and Maggie. There are currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 lights in the air still.
I'm gonna drop kick them all. I'm gonna RKO them into the next week.
We have the white light. The black light. Don't get anyone near that one, son. We'd hate to know what we find. We have a purple light. Just so everyone knows where they are. Purple light. If you can't tell, today was a little bit of a late start. Yeah, it's purple because we don't have purple.
Yeah, okay.
A lighter purple light.
We're going back to kindergarten.
Going back to kindergarten.
We're mixing colors.
We're mixing colors.
I never did that in kindergarten.
You didn't have finger painting in kindergarten?
Nope. All I had was reading and sticking math.
Little loser.
Yeah, what a loser. You didn't even have finger
That is
painting.
sad.
That's sad. That's like extremely sad. This is light purple. You can tell because it has white with it.
The teacher clearly
Wow.
didn't care. I
Wow.
couldn't tell when I was that age.
We
I
have.
thought it was America.
We still have a red light. So
It's red, white, and blue. It's America.
America, America.
Yeah.
It's kind of ironic that the one you called American is the one that inflicts psychic damage.
That's accurate.
And finally, we have, you guessed it, green. You probably didn't guess it.
Was it frog?
I
This is a
guessed
frog.
it.
No, you didn't. Don't lie. But as all
Either
the
that or
lights,
orange.
as all the lights shatter, music comes to a bit of a halt as Volekhet stands upon the stage and looks around at all of you, starting to surround her. And she simply says, "Well, I guess the jig is up, isn't it? You figured out what those do, eh? Go on. You have tongues."
No, we don't.
Well, he doesn't.
And yet you speak anyways.
Your point.
You know, I always find it boring staying in the same place. You guys feel as the ground below you starts to softly rumble.
Well,
Oh no, not again. Where's that chewinga?
Dead.
As everything around you starts to shift and change, you watch as these spectral figures come out around and you see your faces on kind of like these strange boxes. As everything shifts and changes and you can see them floating around recording you, you find yourself on a ship. Well, if we're going to, per se, spice things up, as you can put it sometimes, what about a bit of a aquatic battle? Nice touch, no? I honestly think it is.
I'll
Wind in
bring
your
the
hair.
water.
Wind in your hair, salt in your nose.
ew.
You know what I mean. That beautiful sea breeze smell.
Ew.
I thought you meant cocaine.
Don't worry, you won't be disgusted much longer. For it'll be the perfect and easiest place for me to kill you and dump your bodies. Well,
He's going crazy.
let
Well, I
us
mean, it is
begin.
convenient.
So we go up to the start of the back up to the start of the initiative. As the lights still dance around in the air, now they softly shift in their spots.
I assume I don't get battle planner since we're
No,
even though
it's
we're
still in
restarting
battle.
initiative.
Going up to the top of initiative is. Oh wait, we have that in Discord.
I need to retake my token
Yeah,
because
you do.
Dylan, me.
Yep. Okay, Nutters,
Yeah,
up first.
Gives me.
Yep, Nutters, you are up first. Everyone, you are on the same spot at the bow.
All right.
Bow of
Well,
the ship.
I would be, I guess, on top of
You are currently on top
the
of vessel.
one vessel on his shoulder, right?
Yep,
And
you've
I'm
gone
going
back onto
to.
vessel.
Can I intimidate and still cast? Can I make an intimidation?
You've tried to intimidate Vileket before, and then you realize she is immune to the fear condition.
Okay,
Intimidation
then-
and fear condition. She is a fiend.
Okay. Well,
You've
I'm
I'll
lost
say.
because I'm just gonna point a finger at her and cast disintegrate.
Well, what do you want to say? What do you say to intimidate? Or what would
I'll
you say?
point okay, before I cast, I'll hold my hand up, point at her, and say, "Oh well, back to the ashes, dust to dust you go."
Ooh, I
and I just
love a performer. Okay. She needs to make a dex save, right?
Disintegrate. Just with disintegrate, it is dex save, yes.
What type of damage is this? Oh,
It
She
force.
wins.
she passes. It's force damage. You okay? Let's see.
I thought I was on the ground over there.
Oh, that sucks. Ah, I'm so sorry, Dev.
What?
Hold on. Where's the pen?
Because there's nothing about it rebounding
Hey,
or it just if
it
they
doesn't
save,
rebound.
It doesn't hurt them.
I'm trying to remember. Didn't I fall on top of them at the end?
You did.
Also I'm on top of vessel, so I can redirect any damage to me to him.
Actually, if I remember correctly, Nutters jumped off of me, and he'd be at the bottom of the pole.
There is no pole now. You guys got clumped up at the same area. You guys
Right.
got plane shifted as the stage
first
morphed
thing-
into a ship.
And the very first thing I did was state my location.
Okay.
As you fire your disintegrate at her, it does force damage, correct?
Yeah.
You watch as the brown light gently encompasses her, and it just and disappears. Oh, so sad.
Oh well. I thought we took out the lights.
You didn't. You took out a few of the light, not all of them.
Are the lights still there?
There is still the purple, the light purple, the green, the brown, the white, the black, and the red.
We need something for Scout.
We do.
Hold on.
That'll do.
Alright. Well, my attack was a bust.
You have a bonus action
luck.
still.
That was intimidate.
Oh, that was to intimidate? Alright. Well, is there anything else you would want to do with your bonus action because you already know intimidate wouldn't work? You know what? Because fuck you, I'm using
You know
a
what?
cobalt for scout.
Yes. I
Oh.
can throw an acorn as a bonus action. But I'm gonna throw my special acorn.
The swarm corn?
Yeah.
Okay.
I figured this is a good time to put it to use.
Is this the one that calls?
And I shout. No, it teleports.
It teleports
They
it.
literally just summons a horde. Of course, Megan never said what a horde was. Of
It's-
confused and angry squirrels. They will not attack my party, but they will attack the person whom the acorn hit after their confusion ends.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100.
Is the way it
That's-
was described. They're
Yeah.
confused once they're brought in, but they're angry, and when they're confused and after that round is over with, they will attack whoever was hit. with
It's
the
over
X
one.
word.
It's over 110 feet away, so you're gonna have to roll to hit with disadvantage. I don't think you can. I don't think you can even throw that far.
So I get to do it normally.
No.
Because I rolled
Because
a hit
it's-
with a corner.
Yeah, it's way out of range. Like
Okay.
astronomically out of range.
Then I'm not. And I guess I can't move. I'm gonna hold on to it then. I'm not
Alright.
gonna do it yet. I'm gonna.
Did I ever manage to get that smite on them?
You're talking about which smite? Your
I just remember I kept prepping a smite and I kept missing.
no, you finally hit your smite.
Okay.
Okay. So then with that, but we'll look properly into swarming rules. Jerome, you're up. You're currently ranging.
Yes, is it 10 feet or 5 feet?
Still 10 feet per.
Okay, where's the D20? There's my D... Actually, I need D10. I'm gonna roll on my table quickly. 1, 2, 7 or 5. I'll give Scout... No, do I give... I think I give Sun the haste.
Oh, you're gonna give Sun haste?
Yeah, I'm gonna give Sun haste.
Is it like you do know you can haste yourself, right?
Oh, isn't that a different effect?
Nope. You're thinking of quick pace, the one that just gives you double your movement. Haste is a whole thing.
Oh, so I can... Because it says you can constantly give a creature the haste effect within 10 feet of you.
Yeah.
That includes myself? Okay.
That includes yourself. You're within 10
Then
feet
yeah,
of you.
Then I'll give myself the haste.
Yeah.
If I can
That's
give
what
it to
that's what
myself.
I used against you in order to gain a +2 to AC. You gain
Ah.
so now you have an additional action, or that you can use to make one melee attack to dash, disengage, or defend.
Yeah.
Or help. I think I don't know. But yeah, you have a hasted action attack and some more movement speed. I think 10 feet more or something.
Yeah. And then,
Or, no, double your movement. Or I don't know.
I'll look
Someone
up
look at haste.
I'll look it up, but what's the height of this?
Heist.
The height to the...
Height to the top of that first one. 10, 20, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. That one's 60, the same size as the original dancing pole. That one over there is 90.
90, so 60 and 90?
60 and 90.
Okay, and then I am 10, 20, 30, 3, 6... Which one am I going to? The red one is here, so I need to move 10, 20, 30, and then up 60. So I'll just go straight up here, using my bonus thing to... Actually, no. Because haste... You said... 1 second.
Do note you have to either take damage or make an attack this turn, or you will lose rage.
It's speed... It's, doubled speed.
Double speed? Okay, so that means you can move 120 feet.
Yeah.
You can move right up to her.
Oh, no, I was gonna take out a couple lights.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, go for it.
So I'm gonna go quickly make an attack at the red light, just swinging melee.
For the red light district, got it.
Yes. That's a 10 plus 14, that's a 24.
That definitely hits.
And it's a d12.
That is correct. D12 damage.
Yeah, d12 plus 9.
D12 plus 9.
That's a 17.
Shatters.
Okay, then I will use... That's 10, 20, 30, 40, so that'll be enough to get me over to the green light.
Yep.
And I will do the same thing to the green light.
Roll to hit.
It's a 25.
I found you swarm of squirrels for you, by the way. That hits.
Yeah, so I linked you a game discussion about swarm mechanics for 5e.
Sure. Thank you.
And that's 15.
15 damage.
And I agree with most of the people that a swarm should get attacks of opportunity, and since their range is 0, they would auto get attacks of opportunity every time the person moved.
Okay.
It's what makes swarms dangerous.
It does.
Every time you try to brush one of them away, the rest of them get to attack.
Okay.
Um,
There we go. Yep, you got rid of that one.
and then I have one more.
One more
action, so
attack. You have one more attack / action.
Yeah, so I'll use an action because I won't have enough movement to get down to her. So what I'll do is I will pick a card off the top of the deck of illusions and throw it onto the ground.
I'm pretty sure you can make it to the brown. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70,
I use,
80, 90, 100, 110, 120. You're going to be 20 feet out of the range, but it's just in range for you to take a shot with the Gax. If you want to do that. It'll be a D8 damage, but normal to hit.
No, I think I'm just gonna throw the card down for it.
Just gonna throw a card down? Okay.
1 second, I need to find out what card it is.
Okay.
Okay, 2 of
After
spades.
Jerome is going to be Villette, and after Villette is going to be you, Scout. So start thinking about what you want to do, buddy boy.
Well, I can't really see what's going on.
So
I got a
goblin
question.
right below me.
A quick question.
Yeah.
Can projectile self have a smite attached to it?
We already went through this? Yes.
Okay, I forgot.
That was like your
Okay.
first question you asked at the start of battle.
Hi Jack, can you quickly grab a goblin? I only can grab large ones. Level 0 to 1 and then the second row, second one.
You need a goblin?
Also,
Yeah,
second.
right under
Actually, I have a second question.
Goblin. Where are we summoning a goblin?
It's right underneath me, the illusion of the goblin.
Straight into the water!
Am I over the water?
You are technically over water, but I'll put it on deck for you. As a goblin appears on the deck.
The boot deck.
I got a.
Did
Quick
you actually
question.
read that Swarm of Squirrels spell?
The thing I sent
Yeah,
you?
read the last 2 lines.
I have
of
not
that.
I have not properly read it yet. But
Awesome. They have to make an immediate con save or fall prone.
fall
and
prone, become
Inability to
infested.
and
with laughter. That's amazing. Aw.
There you go, Scout.
That's hilarious. I love that.
Yay!
While the squirrels eat them alive, they're just gonna lay there laughing. This epic.
That's epic.
This is you, right here.
Okay,
Wow.
you're a kobold. Okay. Is that that's your turn? Okay.
I tell by the way, I tell Vessel to get me closer to her.
She's gonna see
Okay.
that goblin. She's gonna start climbing. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Bonus action, dash, 70, 80, 90. Get to the top. You watch as her outfit has actually morphed from this very skimpy kind of dancer's outfit to an actual captain's outfit now, and she has a bit of a scimitar at her hip, ready.
Why
As
does
she
this remind me of someone?
She draws it out and she points it at you, Jerome. And she simply says the word dance. I need you to make a charisma saving throw. No. Yes.
Charisma?
Maybe.
12.
12.
Jerome, if you want to, Jerome around
Okay.
the world.
Jerome, the world starts spinning around you as you're hit with an effect that one could only describe much like vertigo. As your space around you starts getting confusing, moving starts to become hard. At the start of your turn, every time you move 5 feet, you have to roll a d4 to choose how many feet you move. Or what direction you go. Between north, east, south, and west. And she draws again, and she makes a slash towards you as an inky tendril spines out towards you. And 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, that is just in range. She's going to make it a...
Would that count as her being within range for me to try to make a reaction to slash at the tendril?
No.
Okay.
She is way too far out of melee.
And disorientation stops you from taking reactions.
Disorientation will stop you from taking reactions as well. Does
That's
a...
that's literally the only thing it does.
Nope.
Besides, it messes up your movement a little bit, but yeah, its biggest feature is it stops you from taking a reaction.
That definitely don't hit. Okay. That is Valeket. She's used her bonus action, her major action. She technically has her legendary actions, but she spent 2 in order to plane shift everyone, so she's going to charge. Okay.
She also used the legendary action for oh wait, no, that was a dragon. Never mind.
Yep. Dragon. Okay. Back going to Scout. Scout, what are you doing?
I just remembered somebody using a legendary defense, and then I remembered it wasn't her. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Spotlights, how many are there?
2, 4, 5.
Jump, kick, jump all of them. I can reach them.
You can reach 1.
I have wicked jumping power.
But you're going to take fall damage. However, your cloak saves you from that, but that means you're going to have to spend your complete everything to get that light.
Hey, taking one out is better than taking none out.
Okay. Roll to hit, Scout.
Is there a better way than this then?
Maybe.
Could I technically jump up and shoot with my arrows on multiple?
Yes, but you won't be able to activate Featherfall. You can shoot up to 2 with your arrow if you jump up there without disadvantage, but you won't get to use Featherfall.
Hang on, right? We're on a ship.
You are on a ship.
The ship has a sticky mask thing.
It does.
Right? Can I just climb up to that, jump up to that, and then shoot down at the spotlights?
You can start climbing it, yes. The spotlights are above the 60-foot mast, though.
Well, I'll be up higher, so it'll be easier to hit.
10, 20, 30.
It would be easier to hit them, yeah.
40. I'm going to need you to make... Let's call this athletics for climbing.
Check.
Roll athletics. Yep. Roll athletics for climbing.
Yep, that is right. Athletics is climbing. Unless you're a squirrel.
Unless you're a squirrel, then you can just climb.
And unless you're a tabaxi, because I can
That's
also climb.
4, but I know my athletics is like at least 15. My athletics is at least 12 or 15, but I rolled a 4.
Nope. Damn, not enough. You have a what in your strength?
I don't know, maybe...
You don't have your sheet up, do you?
No, because of the amount of lag that it produces to even hear Discord.
Okay.
I'm sorry that my computer is 10 years old.
That's almost a dinosaur technology.
That's almost
standard.
dinosaur.
I'm right now in Blender making stuff as this is going on.
Well, that explains a lot of it. Anywho,
Uh-huh.
+7 to your athletics, so no, you do not start climbing that mast. We'll
Oh,
count
I
that
didn't
as your
need to
turn.
climb. I didn't need to climb it, I can just jump it.
Probably.
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 It's still the fact to land on top, which you failed, so I'll say you'll get halfway. Okay.
Yeah, you still took an athletic. You'd start taking an athletics check with the jump to be able to grab the mouse, because jumping is an athletics thing.
I do a little bunny hop.
Okay. After Scout, it goes into, I think, Vessel? No, it goes into Sun.
Yeah.
Sun, you're up.
Aw.
Alright. I'm gonna assume my dragon wings are still up after that thing.
They don't go away unless you make them go away, right?
Right.
So yes, they're still up.
Alright, so I'm gonna fly up.
You watch as Valek kind of looks at you and scoffs a bit as she says, I really thought that Earthbind was going to get you. I guess we're going to have to use something more drastic, eh, kitty cat? And you're like,
Wow.
what? I said...
I'm gonna twin spell firebolt on the white and black light.
Roll to hit and roll to hit. You watch as these screens in the air start floating around a bit, and then you actually watch as you go up into the air, Draco, as one of these small drone-like cameras come to your face and look at you a bit before flying and hovering back a bit. Oh, that hits.
Wasn't that funny? that hits.
That
That
hits.
is plus 13.
13, 19, 20, 21. That's a 21. That'll... I'm pretty sure that misses. Oh, that misses.
That misses. Okay.
By 1.
By one. Where's my D10?
Here.
Where's my D10? Here.
You don't even have to roll. That was a fucking crit. Shatters. It shatters. Which one do you want to shatter? White or black?
I'm gonna shatter black.
Black? Alright, you don't want them to see your stains. There goes black.
This is the medieval times, man. Say it properly. Ye old DNA sample.
Ye old DNA sample.
So that's a twin spell. That's 1 point. And I'm gonna cast Firebolt again as a bonus action
At?
at the white light.
White light, roll to hit. Yeah, that hits.
That hits. That hits.
That hits. That's more than what you rolled. By 1.
That hits.
That's more than 1. Does more than 4 damage. Light is broken.
With your bonuses, you can't do more. You can't do less than 4 damage.
Exactly.
I can't do less than 4 damage, especially since it's a fire spell. I have
That
plus
too.
6 to charisma. I can add my charisma to my damage.
Vessel.
That's what I'm saying. No matter what you roll, you're gonna always be able to do 4 damage.
Vessel
Yep.
is gonna projectile self again.
Okay, you can projectile. How far was it to max?
90 feet.
90 feet. She's definitely
hit
out of range. She is way out of range. You can make it to the top of the mast before scout.
Well, I have to be going after a target to use that, but can I run forward my full distance and then cast it?
10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30, 40,
Feet is
50, 60,
35
70,
feet.
80, 90. She's 90 feet away, 90 feet up. I don't have to do the Pythagoras theorem to get that that's more than 90 feet.
Dang. Okay. How high up is the top of that the mast?
That mast or the first mast?
That mast.
She's on or the one you're looking at?
The one I'm looking at.
There you are, 10, 20, 30, and you're 60 feet tall. That's about 70 feet.
Okay, never mind. There's nothing I can do of usefulness at this point because I'm just too far away from the action.
I mean, you could throw and self-projectile the squirrel. You could.
Could.
It won't hurt me.
If
Probably
he
will.
doesn't
I mean,
miss.
even if I miss, even if you miss, that won't hurt me.
You'll take some force damage because it is magical.
I think
You don't take any fall damage, though.
Yeah, I'm immune to fall damage. Well, up to 90 feet actually is what it says.
Okay,
I thought
need
we
to
figured out that if you jump with actual squirrels, you'd just be minorly hindered. Does it say up to 90 feet?
On the stick fall far, stick the landing,
Ah,
It says I take 0 damage from anything up to 90 feet.
and then you start taking normal d6s. That's still pretty good.
Well, yeah.
Meaning at 100 feet, you take 1d6 fall damage.
Right. Yes.
That's amazing.
I guess I'm just gonna run as close to them as I can, and I'm gonna use Armor of Acathys to buff myself.
Didn't you already use your
But
armor?
I do believe. But
No,
I do
I
believe
did
I can
use
Oh,
also.
right. It
I only
fell.
joked
It
about
fell. Oh, okay.
I can also make an acrobatics check to lessen that.
You could, yeah. So what we're saying is self-projectiling the squirrel is still on the option.
Yes. Oh,
And
yeah,
if you
do
use
it,
the squirrel
do it.
as a bullet, does that mean you can smite with the squirrel?
That's up to you, Hijack.
And the question is could I just find a corn out?
Let it
when I'm
happen.
eating? I just
Let it
slam it
happen.
through first?
Are we gonna rule of cool, me projectiling self and fate smiting with the squirrel?
You
And
can
I'm gonna
cast fate.
Superman.
You can cast fate smite on the nut of the squirrel. You can either throw the squirrel and then have it self projectile from there, or you can self projectile then throw the squirrel.
I assume if I understand how it all works, I need to throw the squirrel first,
Okay.
or self projectile first, and then throw squirrel to maximum distance.
Okay. So you can self projectile up to the top here. So you go poof.
Yeah, and then I
And
launch
then,
the squirrel.
And then while you're
as I-
going, you lob the squirrel. Roll to hit.
And I'm gonna literally Superman pose. As
And
I hold the acorn out in front of me.
because it's A, because he was mounting you, and B, he's technically
It's
helping you.
advantage.
It's advantage.
Oh, I got a 19 on the first roll anyway.
In case it's a 20. As the squirrel rushes up, pooing.
Fate smiting.
Fate smiting. What save did they have to make for fate smite, or did I not put a save? Is it just a tick ton, like other smites?
As I come close to her, I scream, "Say hello to my little friend."
Looks like it does not have a save, but they gain some debuffs, and they take 5d10 on the first hit from the Fate Smite.
Okay, so roll self-projectile damage and add 5d10.
Hey, I could take a reaction and attack. As
Can you?
well. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, because
It's not opportunity attack.
It wouldn't be, even though that, like, because it's not my attack.
If
I'm
anything,
literally
she's
being
moving
used as
into
a
your.
weapon.
If anything, you're
Okay.
moving into her attack. range.
Self projectiles
That's true,
1d10
Yeah.
of
I would just-
damage, and then Fate Smite's 5d10, so 6d10 total.
Okay, 60-10 damage. And this is that Fate Smite is flat damage, and that one is what type of
Force.
damage? Okay, so
force.
Hey,
Oh,
hijack.
yeah.
What
So-
I'm talking
so
about
roll
is
1d10
zero
damage
range.
only.
0 range rule.
So what? You're saying the Fate
Check
Smite
those
doesn't
out.
hurt?
No, I'm saying. Oh no. Oh yeah, the Fate Smite hurts. The Fate Smite hurts. Reverse that. Roll only 5d10. She doesn't take any force
so
damage.
we remove the last one I rolled.
Yeah. So 3, 10, 20, 25, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. 35 damage. Ooh.
And now she has some conditions placed on her.
She
for
does.
For the next minute.
Yep. We're
So
gonna put
that's
we're gonna put saves on that later.
Yep.
Not now. Let it be fun while it is.
the statuses are.
Yeah.
They basically have an exposed.
They're
status effect
exposed
towards
to
me.
you.
So anytime they
Anytime they attack you
yeah.
or try to make you make a save, you are hit at disadvantage, or you make your save at advantage, and when you attack them, it's basically swap for them. They have disadvantage on saves from you and advantage on being hit.
Yep.
As
What do
she
we do
starts-
if I have double advantage?
It doesn't stack.
Ah.
Yeah. I'm sad about that fact too. Okay. As she starts glowing a yellowish white hue. As she looks at her hands and herself, she's like, huh.
Honestly, advantage should
Interesting.
stack. You should get to roll 3 dice and choose the best. When it's a double advantaged, and 4 when it's a triple advantage.
Well, think about it. And when you guys hit level 15, sure.
Okay. We're not going to get that many opportunities where we would stack advantages.
I know, right? Well, actually, with Nutters, you will. That's literally his job. Okay, speaking of Nutters, Nutters! You're up.
Okay,
And you
I'm
are
gonna pull up-
right on her.
Yeah, I'm literally on her.
You are
so
on her.
I'm-
You have advantage
Right.
to hitting because you are on her.
Right. I'm gonna literally. I'm just.
As
gonna
long as it is
smash-
ranged.
Yeah, I know. It's not. I'm gonna just smash the
Acorn?
acorn of summoning on her ass.
There is one problem.
What?
You are really high up, so they're going to become confused on the bottom deck first.
Well,
And then they're
they
going to have to
technically-
scurry.
They technically will appear on her confused. They just want to attack. 0 range. That's what it says. They all have 0 range.
That means they have to all clump.
Right. Which would mean that they're gonna appear on the creature that smashed the acorn on.
Okay, roll a d4 for swarms.
Time to kill some squirrels.
Time to kill some squirrels. Roll a d4 for swarm. See how many swarms you make. And you have the swarm stat block now. We'll use that one just because it's funny.
Okay. Nice.
Ooh, 4 swarms. Okay. So I'm gonna.
Four swarmers and 7 years ago.
I just realized Sun is in VR.
Yes.
Finally.
I've been dying to put this
Yes.
thing to use.
I'm too stinky.
They're
I
ferrets.
can't
They're,
believe I rolled
they're
a 4.
ferrets. They're ferrets. But there you go.
Right. And 4 of them. Oh my goodness, that's insane.
You have 4 of those stat blocks to use
From that spell.
from that.
Right.
Yeah, from that.
Right.
Okay. I'll say 1 can stay up with you. The other 3 are gonna fall.
Okay.
It's 90
Yeah,
feet.
because it was meant for 1 spell, so yeah.
It's only 90 feet, so they don't take any fall damage because they are squirrels.
Right. Plus, they're not stupid. They're confused. They still
You
grab on.
you crack it. You crack it on her, and these squirrels just start swarming out of the acorn. She's like, "Huh? What? Huh? What the fuck? Oh Jesus! Oh.
She has to make a con save.
Okay, yeah, she does. The only way she'll fail this is if this is a natural 1. That's a 12. And I want you to roll stealth
Well,
numbers.
it would actually be 22
It's normal.
would be what she has to roll.
It's for that thing. It's for
I'm just letting
for
you know
them
what,
specific.
my
It's
what
10.
the normal DC is.
For you,
Oh, okay.
your spell save DC is 10. For them, it's something different.
Okay,
They keep their
okay. Now
10.
what am I doing? Rolling stealth.
You're gonna roll stealth because there are a fuck ton of squirrels around now, and you are a squirrel
Right.
in a pimp hat. So roll at disadvantage. Beat a 13? Yeah, okay. You will have your next attack be at advantage.
I have a +2 as well. To stealth. Just so you know. My next attack is advantage, so
Well, no, I'm going to have her roll. So that's a 21. She has to beat a 21 with her investigation, which is a +10.
nope.
Nope. She does not see you right now. She is heavily confused.
Right, and that was my bonus action, so I'm going to,
You can't use a leveled spell in the same time you used another spell-like object. You have to use a cantrip.
Right. I'm just trying to
I
think.
am going to count that as a spell.
Right. No, I get you. That's fair, because I still had to smash it on her.
Yeah.
That's
That's fucking hilarious now. There's a single goblin and 3 swarms of squirrels.
4 swarms.
On the floor, I mean. There's a complete swarm on her.
Okay, I'm going to Mind Sliver, and because of my illusionist cantrips, it happens twice.
That we said before, how that works happening twice is it's your action then bonus action to make it work twice.
Right, but I
You
do
already-
have 2 full action. I do have a full action though, so I don't get to do it. Okay, that's fine.
Because you use
Unless
you use your bonus action for your squirrels.
Right. No, you're right.
You
you're
still
right,
get a
that's
mind
all
sliver.
good,
You
that's
can
all
still
good.
get a mind sliver in.
Right. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. She will fail.
And then
She
going
removes a
to
D4
take
from her next thing, and she's going to take
3d6
no.
damage.
She's not going to take any psychic damage because you guys have not removed the psychic one yet.
But she's still disoriented.
She is still disoriented. She will have a minus D4 to her next save, which is
And
actually
can't
going
take a
to.
reaction. And can't take a reaction, which means that she can't react to the squirrels that are about to start chomping on her.
I
Disorientation
don't
stops
think that.
reaction.
You know what? Yeah, we'll say she's disoriented from the squirrels themselves. Well, she's disoriented from the squirrels. We'll say that. Mind Sliver
Well, I'm just
doesn't
saying
disorient
that
people. It removes a D4, but I will say
Well,
she's disoriented.
It does say, and you drive a disorienting spike of psychic energy.
The spike of energy is disorienting. They don't gain the disoriented condition.
Okay.
However,
never
I
mind
will
that.
say because there's a horde of fucking squirrels on her, she's disoriented.
Right.
Okay, Jerome.
Enough that almost made her fall.
Yeah, enough to almost make her
yeah.
fall if she wasn't proficient with poles.
Right.
It's just funny to say. Pole is her favorite terrain.
Right.
I don't
All
like
right.
that.
I'm about to make her have a phobia of
Squirrels.
climbing ever again. Yeah. I'm giving her a phobia of squirrels, even though she can't fear anything.
Okay. Jerome's up.
Okay, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4, yes?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna try to move 5 feet first. 1, forward, okay. Sorry, 10 feet. Wait, is it ever 5 feet or 10 feet that I have to roll?
10 feet. We'll just say
Okay.
10 feet because that's the squares.
Because it's squares, yes. Okay, second movement. It's a 3. 1, 2, 3. I move backwards. Okay, let's just keep doing this. Forward, left, right, so I move forward. So that's a 10, 20, 30, 40, 50.
Did you add the horde to the initiative, by the way?
They go on your
hordes?
turn. They all go on your turn.
Okay.
Like a
I get you.
summon beast. You
Okay.
don't use anything to command them, they just go on your turn.
Right.
100, 110.
And it's not like every squirrel makes their own attack. That's already put
Yeah,
in the
it's
that's already put in the
figured,
herd.
Yeah, like 14d6.
Yeah.
Damage or some shit like that. I'll read it.
I move 10 feet forward in all of that.
You still have your attacks.
I still have my
14,
actions.
14, 40, 46, 14 times.
Wait, is she within the range of the gax?
Of the which one?
The gax.
10, 20, 30, 40. She's in range Gax, yeah. Oh wait.
She's also
She
under
is
full
she's
cover.
in she's also under full cover, yeah.
That's a good point.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah, to be fair. There's probably the only
Full cover might throw a fireball at her.
Well, I'm
Oh,
gonna-
speaking about that, because the squirrels are all interacting with her because of Vessel, they all also start glowing. So it's a disco ball of squirrels.
Okay, I'm
As
gonna,
they all are struck with Fate Smite.
I'm gonna roll. I got a 1 and a 9. What one do I want?
Hey Vessel. Oh no, they're not. On Nutters. No, because they're.
Sorry for moving around the camera too much, Scout.
Right. I think that's why I didn't have it be a save. Vessel's Fate Smite is set up in a way where it can actually hinder allies. So if
Oh.
anyone interacts with Veleket directly, they're
Yeah, it's
gonna
bad.
be put under Fate Smite. So I need you to roll Fate Smite damage as Nutters starts to glow.
Okay.
Not the 5d8, the other one. I mean 5d10, the other one.
The
What happens?
2d6.
An echo spawns in. I created Resonant Echo.
You create a
that
Resonant Echo.
That lasts for 1 round and takes the same action I take.
Okay, what's your action?
I'm going to shoot at the light because that's the only thing I can really shoot
So you're gonna shoot at a light.
at.
Echo
Yes.
with you. So you're both gonna shoot at a light. So roll to hit 2 times.
Boop-a-doop. Is it at the normal or disadvantage from this range?
For the lights, normal.
Normal, okay, so that's a 27 and a 21.
The 21 will sadly miss.
Okay. I'll roll
15,
damage
16,
to the
17,
one.
18, 19, 20, 21. Yep.
That is a 15 damage to the closer light.
Yep.
The light.
Your
purple.
action is attacking, so they can make another attack as well because you have multi-attack.
Okay. I will attack the other light again.
The one they're attacking, or the
I'll
furthest one.
because I've already destroyed the light purple.
You just destroyed the brown one.
Oh, the brown one.
You have destroyed the force one.
Then I will go for the light. Light
Light
purple.
light purple. Okay.
Okay, mine. Person's. That's gonna miss because it's too little. That one was a 16. No, 26.
Okay. So they destroy the purple one.
The light purple,
Oh, they destroyed.
because that's the closer one.
Okay. They destroy the light purple one. This one's purple now. I'm gonna have to change purple. Wow, you guys have, I think, finally fed through all but one of her lights.
And technically, because of haste, don't I get an extra action?
You do get an extra action.
The echo
10,
also
20,
get that
30.
action.
Echo does not. This
Okay.
this one is way out of the normal Gax range, so you have to roll to hit disadvantage.
Wee. That's an at one.
Damn.
Jam.
That's a jam.
You jam. Okay. What is playing? What is
why
this?
I don't use gods.
Okay. Okay.
We lost
And
somebody.
no, we did not. That is you.
That was
Okay.
the bot.
It was the me.
That was the Me6. One sec. It is now Veleket. There we go. It's Veleket now. You have destroyed poison, force, electricity, necrotic. Wow, poison's the only one left, eh? Okay. Poison is the only one left. As she is going to let out a small cloud of the last element existing. So I'm going to need you nutters and for your squirrels to make a dexterity saving throw. And
For
because
one
you...
of them, anyway.
Yeah, one of your squirrel. I need you and the squirrels to make a dexterity... Squirrel. I'm saying squirrels plural because it's squirrels, but you know what I
Yeah,
mean.
yeah. I know what you
To make dexterity saving throws at disadvantage because you are on her.
Okay. So that's gonna be at +2.
And
Just
plus
getting it
a
set
lot.
up beforehand.
Yep.
That's what I'm just trying to figure out what my deck save bonus is. All right. At disadvantage. So 17. That's for me. Now the squirrels I gotta roll for disadvantage for them too, right?
Yeah. Hey, Wes, you're punching the ship. You may want to move a little.
Off the table.
Punch
And
that
they
boat.
didn't fare too well. At a 3.
Ouch! Oh, did they get a nat 1?
Yeah, one. The squirrels, the summoned squirrels did.
Ouch, they are going to take double damage. Okay. You got a what?
17.
You are going to take full damage. Okay. So you are going to take 1d12 damage. They are going to take 2. 2 damage to you. 19 to them. Ouch. As she explodes out with this poisonous radius, it's soaked up by your squirrely summons before it fully compacts with you.
Right. They're still kicking though.
Are still kicking. Okay. After Veleket, it goes straight into Scout.
Yay!
Murder
you're right here.
time.
How many lamps are there? For,
1.
There's only one.
there was like
But it-
11 at the beginning of this.
Or you guys been busy.
We've
I
been
haven't
busy.
got a single one yet.
Yes.
Well, now it's your time to shine.
It's too far away for him, I think.
It is. It's very far away from him.
But he could probably get to
Screw it.
Bitch.
He could get to
Standing there and charging.
charging.
Charging up my G-force.
You are currently climbing. You cannot charge your Gs.
Oh my
You
God.
can drop to the floor and then start charging if that's what you would like.
Would that cause an action?
It will not.
Okay, I do that.
It'll cost fall damage.
Can I not slide down?
Nope. Not safely. 10, 20, 30, 40. 40.
Can I roll on impact at least?
Indian monk, he takes reduced falling.
He takes
damage as a
you
monk.
have reduced fall damage as a monk. How much do you reduce fall damage by? With slow fall?
I think it's half.
It's half.
And if you're close to an object, you can actually completely negate
Okay.
fall damage.
He's close to a pole.
But it
Close to a
depends
pole.
on the subclass too.
Let's look at quickly looking at where is it? Slow fall, fourth level your reaction. Okay. You can use your reaction to reduce any fall damage by 5 times your current monk damage, your monk level.
So yeah, he could easily just not take damage. He won't take damage from
Yeah.
that.
You will not take any damage from the fall, and you can start storing Gs.
Yay.
You can use both your action and your bonus action to do so if you're not spending your action to do anything.
Do it both.
Okay. Sun vibing.
I'm vibing.
Okay. Add your movement speed times 3 to your current Gs. Okay. Moving into Sun.
Oh, it's my turn.
It is your turn.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Nyom.
Yom. You can yom.
I can nyom. And is Devlin on her still?
Devlin is on
No.
her still.
Oh, I am? Okay.
Yeah, you have not hopped off yet.
Okay, well, my character's been moved, so.
Has it? No,
Yeah,
wait.
halfway
where?
down the pole.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
he's right here.
Oh.
You moved him by accident.
Whoopsie. Sorry. My bad.
Okay, so
You would see Nutter orchestrating this giant swarm of completely encompassing her like a composer.
With a pimp
okay,
hat.
So I'll
With
be
the
able
pimp
to,
hat.
so I'm able to see him.
You're commanding your squirrels like a pimp.
Right.
I'm able to see him. Okay.
You can see Nutter's rolled a 21 for stealth, so you have to roll insight or insight real quick. Oh,
Not
yeah, you
20.
see him. You see him.
I see him. Okay, that's important. That's
You have
actually
the
important.
eyes of a hawk.
That's
You should give those
important,
back.
Actually.
Yeah, a hawk really needs them, man. How could you?
That's actually good.
Now
But
use
that's-
those powers of perception to hit her without damaging my squirrel family. You know, I just thought I could do this in tandem with like phantasmal terrain and make them all look just like me.
What are we doing, kitty cat?
All right. I'm gonna throw a fireball.
All right.
At 7th level.
All right.
I thought you were trying to. Why did you even bother for me?
So he could subtle spell it on you.
I'm gonna careful spell it on you.
Uh,
So you automatically succeed. I just won't be able to twin it.
Or protect the horde. Because it is a
think-
horde.
It is a horde. I cannot protect the horde.
You can protect 5 squirrels.
I can protect 5 other squirrels.
well, that's
Now you-
five. That's 5 hit points still have left. Then
Okay.
Fair enough.
I'll use the rest of it to protect
On
the
5 squirrels. Okay.
horde. 5 squirrels. Let's go.
Hell yeah. Deck saves.
Give me a deck save. Give me a deck save.
Okay.
Does it beat a 21?
It's a 15. It does not. She has evasion, so she's going to naturally take half damage, and she's going to use her what's it called? The fucking rogue's version of evasion. She's going to take half of your half damage, so she's going to take a fourth of whatever damage you deal.
right, but she's also, like you said, she's disoriented.
Yep.
Because of the squirrels. So.
Yep. She's not going to take
How-
any more
how-
damage from damage. Doesn't. She's not going to take any more damage from the disorientation. She just can't take reactions.
Evasion would be a reaction. Because she's reacting to an attack.
Fair enough. She only takes half damage. She can't
Alright,
half the
so
half damage. You are correct.
Okay, half.
It would take her
37.
reaction. You're right. Thank you, Devlin.
No problem.
She takes
Half of 37, you say?
Yep.
Okay. What did your squirrels roll?
Oh, they got to roll? For,
You
deck
and your
save?
yeah. You and your squirrels have to roll a deck save, yeah. Oh no,
Alright, there.
you don't.
But Devlin does not need to roll.
Alright.
Mm,
11.
Devlin doesn't have to roll. No, that is a fail. They're going to take
Yep.
how much damage? 37, you say?
37.
37. They take 37 points of damage. If that's enough to kill them, they're left with 5.
Right, yeah, I think it is. I'm looking. I'm having to bounce back and forth between.
I've just realized I only see less than half of the boat.
Yeah. They're down to 5.
Okay. What do you want to do with your bonus action, if anything?
Alright, for my bonus action.
By the way, Vessel, you're on, you're next.
Okay.
Bonus action. Firebolt.
Okay. Roll to hit. There's not as many squirrels on her anymore, so it's gonna be easier. She's not disoriented anymore.
14 plus 13, does that hit?
14 plus 13?
No, 4 plus 13.
4 plus 13. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That does
17.
not hit.
Okay. Hold up, hold up, hold up,
Holding.
hold up.
Holding. Holding. Holding.
I'm using Seeking Spell.
You use your meta magic already to quicken it.
Seeking Spell can be used with a different meta magic option.
Can it? Okay. Seeking spell does what? Does it make it like a magic missile?
Yeah, it makes it a magic missile.
It lets me re-roll the die and use the new roll.
Okay, use the new roll. What is it?
Even worse.
5 plus 13, so that's just...
It's better. It's slightly better.
Slightly better, but it's not gonna hit.
I'm not gonna hit. You miss. You miss. How does it make you feel? Vessel, you're up.
I've just been researching all of my spells this whole time.
On your spell list, that is still probably broken.
Yeah, and there's also spells that are just a single letter. I'm like, okay, what was this supposed to be?
Letter.
Yes, just the letter I.
That makes irresistible correct really easy to do.
I.
I'm gonna use I.
You see real good.
No.
Yeah, wait, no, I can
use
use irresistible correct and change it to Z.
Oh yes.
Ah, yes.
But why not E? Because E.
E for everyone that 10 and up. EA Sports. It's in your wallet.
Yep.
It is.
It is.
It is.
So how far away is the next mast?
10, 20, 30, 40, 50 at a diagonal from you.
That's 50 feet. Okay.
60 feet. Yep, 60 feet. My bad.
Okay.
Seeking Spell has failed me.
Yes.
Ironically, the longest range thing is projectile self out of all of my range things.
Are you gonna go for another self-projectile?
I don't know. I also have another really dumb idea.
Okay.
What's your
Can
dumb
I
idea?
create water terrain to sink the boat?
You can. Are you going to cast Create Water Terrain?
To sink the boat?
To flood the boat. It wouldn't really start sinking it.
Well, you see, I'm trying to raise the water level higher than the whole boat. Kind of starting where I'm at.
Right,
Okay,
wouldn't
yeah, that would work.
Mean that you'd just be killing off all the squirrels.
Yeah, and Drowning Scout.
And Drowning Scout.
You'll be
Well, he
drowning
floats.
out.
He floats.
Float?
So do squirrels. Now they're gonna be confused wet and cold squirrels.
Actually, they won't be confused by the next turn.
Well, they'll definitely be confused.
They're gonna be
Isn't swimming gonna stop my G's?
That
If
is a
you
good question.
end your turn swimming, yes.
Because now I'm building up G's and I'm just about to lose it all. So.
Yes.
You see, I was just thinking about doing that because I only have one spell slot for that.
You also have like
I
tidal
think
wave or something.
flooding the boat is a bad idea.
You did
when
not add
everybody is
tidal wave
standing on
into the
boat.
list.
Then I
Hold on.
removed it for a good. No, shocking grasp. I forgot that
Hold-
goes with
hold-
shocking grasp.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
I'm a dummy. If you,
You-
do that, I could just use a spell to raise all teammates above water.
You do have water walk.
But that ain't gonna. Well, is that gonna work with the swarm?
It worked on all willing. It
Up
works-
to
It says 10 willing, like,
10 willing creatures.
10 willing. There's thousands of squirrels.
well, then some squirrels are gonna have to piggyback each other.
I'll
So
take
it's
them.
She's swimming, she's at disadvantage anyway.
Well, they do only count as one creature, actually. Since you said that, they do
They-
count as one creature.
They do. mm, Well, no, they don't count as one creature. They count as one entity. There are 37 creatures. That's how much health do they have?
36.
30. They are 36 individual creatures. A squirrel has 1 health.
Oh wait, I do actually have something.
Actually, no, they
longer
only have a
range.
half point hit point each.
Then that's even more than I thought. So that is 37 to, you said 32? 33?
36.
36. 36 times 2, 66, 72.
Yeah,
72 kobolds. Kobolds. Oh dear God, that's terrifying.
There's more than that. There's still 3 full.
I know,
squirrels.
that's 72 per. 72 times 3, that's
yeah.
how many squirrels are down there.
Right.
Stop
Oh, no,
stroking the
there's-
shaft there, son.
No, there'd be 3. There'd be 3 sets of that. There'd be more than 70.
I know,
actually
70, 72 times 3.
I think I know what
Yeah.
I'm going to do.
Plus the 5 that are left on her.
Yes.
I'm
Plus 5.
going to cast Phantasmal Killer.
Oh.
Yes, I tap into the nightmares of the creature I can see within range, which is 120 feet, and I create an illusionary manifestation of its deepest fears,
Okay.
visible only to that creature.
That's a nat 20.
Really? Dang.
It's a save, right?
Yeah, make a wisdom
I
saving
was about to start rolling the save for you, and it's just like, nat 20.
Okay.
Oh,
So, yep.
you're like, Phantasmal Killer! He's like, what? Oh. What?
We're just gonna go with Vessel screaming angrily.
Ah!
Intimidation.
Roll intimidation.
Uh,
It won't work because
It won't
she's
work,
immune
but
to fear,
it won't work. But do it anyways, because it's funny.
Because a nat 20. Even an immunity won't affect. You know what I'm saying? They got a nat
Yeah.
20 on it. It could still affect her.
Yeah. So, roll your intimidation. What's wrong?
okay.
It ain't gonna affect her the same, but it
Roll-
would still affect her.
Okay,
somehow.
it doesn't do anything.
I
Because
could
they
add all my
literally
bonuses
can't
to it,
feel
but,
fear.
Yeah.
So
You wasted your spell slot.
Oh.
Yep.
Man,
I've been wasting my spell slots. What you mean?
you threw a squirrel.
You threw a squirrel.
Yeah,
Oh
well,
my
that's
God!
silly.
She has to do her save at disadvantage.
Oh!
that's
Oh,
right.
sweet.
Your spell
I
save
guess I
DC
can-
is what?
Let me double check all of this.
And this is wisdom, right?
Yeah.
That's still a 24.
18 is the
Oh.
spell save.
A certain someone does have 2 points of lucky left. Scout.
Scout.
Stare at the empty chair.
Stare at the empty chair.
Technically, Even more people.
Technically, it's just you.
Technically, right now it's just you.
What am I luckying?
They're safe.
A save.
For who?
Oh wait.
Vlekhet.
She was doing disadvantage.
Yep.
She did the disadvantage once because of my one thing, right? Fate
Yep.
Smite.
With Fate
Okay,
Smite.
forgot all about that.
I did too. I'm glad I remembered. What did you say?
Lucky.
Lucky? Okay, let's see. Yeah, that fails. What's your phantasmal?
Okay, I'll continue reading it. So it lasts for 1 minute.
Yep.
And at the end of each turn, they can attempt to make a save again.
Their mind
And
makes
when
them
they-
think it's completely real, and they realize it in every single way.
Yeah, and when they don't realize it's illusion, they're gonna take 4d10 psychic damage.
Okay. And you
And
do
this-
psychic damage straight off the back at the start, right?
Yes.
Roll your d10. You are lucky you guys removed her psychic crystal.
So it's 4d10. So
Roll damage.
2, 3, 4.
10, 19, 24.
Make her envision giant squirrels eating her.
That's it. The illusion is based on what her deepest fears are, which we
Right.
don't necessarily know. But
Right
she
now,
can
I'm
see it.
guessing it's being hoarded by squirrels.
What is a succubus's biggest fear? daddy
Huh?
issues.
Yes.
Well, I
Call
was
me
gonna
daddy
say, I was
bones.
gonna say losing their sexuality.
I would
Oh.
say eunuchs.
Eunuchs?
When they suck, but there's
Yes.
nothing coming out.
A what?
Vessel's a eunuch, technically.
What's a eunuch?
You want to know what a
They-
eunuch is?
They've had their genitals
Oh.
removed surgically.
Oh,
Yep.
terrifying.
Yeah,
Check.
technically Vessel could be considered a eunuch.
Hijack.
She starts shivering in disgust. Ugh.
That's not true. He could still bone somebody.
Oh my god.
Puns.
What's up, Scout?
You're
Good.
saying they're succubus.
Yeah.
Yes.
What happens if they suck, but nothing
No,
comes
stopping
out?
you there. Stopping you there. Bad. Bad.
But yeah,
Funk.
Phantasmal Force doesn't rely on fear, really. It will just
Phantasmal
create a-
Phantasmal Killer.
Bad. Bad.
Actually, I think their biggest fear would probably be themselves being considered very unattractive.
Yeah.
So I
I'm
just made her
not-
ugly in her own vision.
I'm not sure how that would do damage to her. Because the thing has to be able to hurt
Well,
her. I
it
think.
is
Oh, no,
psychic.
no, it's Phantasmal Killer.
It's psychic, and it's psychic damage.
And she takes
Yep.
the damage at the start of her turn or your turn?
At the start of her turn.
Okay.
No, at the end of her
End
turn.
of her turn? Okay.
The
And she
end
starts
of her turn.
she starts it out making a save,
Yeah,
right?
at the end of each
Yeah.
of her turns.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Nutters. You watch as she starts looking at herself with the squirrels on her, she's like, get off me! Get off! And she starts like scraping towards all of you.
Well, that means that
You're ruining my
if she's trying to brush them away, the squirrel horde gets a attack of opportunity.
They do not. That is not something that would trigger attack.
Read the discussion thing I sent you where it talks about any action or reaction can cause an attack of opportunity with a swarm because they're at 0 feet melee. Meaning they're literally on the person, so any movement can cause an attack of opportunity.
No. It would be whenever they move a 5-foot range from it. That's the only thing that's going to cause the attack of opportunity. But I'll have to read more into it later.
Okay.
I'm gonna say no for now.
Okay. Well, first thing, these guys are gonna start climbing,
Okay. Yep.
so they can move 30 feet up.
10, 20, 30. 10,
Yeah.
I'm starting
20,
to think we
30.
may not have been thinking deep enough about what our deepest fear is, because it's could
10,
probably
20,
be something to do with
yeah.
failure.
All right. And
Oh,
these
fuck,
guys,
it would be.
and
Something
these
like
guys
that.
would get an attack. So that's
We'll
at
just
plus
call it-
14.
A visible manifestation of existential dread.
So that's
Yeah.
28.
Okay. To what? Hit?
That's for the rest of the swarm.
For the
one
swarm
that's
to hit?
Still on her. Yeah.
Okay. Yep, that'll hit. Roll
It-
damage.
14. 46.
It's going to do
times
it's going to
14
do
damage.
it's going to do much lower. Because there's only 5 left.
Melee attack. Reach
Swarm.
0 foot. One creature in the swarm's space. It doesn't say anything about them losing.
Well, that's if it's a
amount of
swarm.
damage
These
they
are just
can do.
5. These are 5 things. Plus, it's
Okay.
only
Okay.
it's
so
only
what am I rolling then?
46. Is half of its. Oh, 2d6. If 2d6 piercing, if the swarm has half of its hit points or fewer, the target. Okay, it does
Okay,
2d6
okay.
damage.
Times 7. So 7 2d6.
Why times 7?
Yeah, it's what it says. Like to hit 14 46 piercing or 7 2d6 piercing damage.
That just means flat damage 7 or 2d6. Means you can choose a flat damage of 7 or 2d6.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood that.
7 is the average damage,
I got you.
and so is 14.
5.
5 damage. Okay. Starts scratching and biting at her.
Alright, and as my action, I'm going to, Well, I got one more spell slot that I can use, and I think I'm gonna try disintegrate again.
Again? Okay. She needs to make a save, right?
At disadvantage because I'm literally touching her with it. She can't just dodge her way out of a touch.
That is correct. She'll do it disadvantage. She has a plus 10, so that is a 17. That is still a fail.
That is a fail.
Roll
She's
damage.
gonna take 10d6 plus. Wait.
10d6 plus
13d6.
13d6 13d6 plus 40. Do you want to roll that in server? Because that's easier.
Yeah. So what was it? 14d6. And we said
13.
13d6.
13d6 plus 40. This is gonna hurt.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Gonna hurt a lot.
It was plus 40, right?
Yes, plus 40.
76 damage.
76.
Oh.
Ooh. Ouch.
And as my bonus action, I'm going to Misty Step 30 feet down the pole.
Okay, yeah. You misty step. Okay. It is now
Okay.
Jerome.
Nope, that's the enemy. I'm guessing that made her squeal.
Oh yeah, definitely. Jerome, you're up. Jerome? West?
Oh, sorry.
West is your turn.
I was eating food. That's my bad. Am I still disorientated?
No, you are no longer disoriented.
Okay, I'm going to move towards her then. Definitely have the movement to get up there. Quickly roll 2d10. That is a 9 and a 5. I will definitely be choosing the 5, so I'm not frozen.
Hey, he could blank. He gets flanking.
He
She's
does.
still got 5 squirrels on her.
She is flanked.
So I get advantage on attack?
You do.
Okay, well I get 3 attacks all at advantage. And all 3 of them I'm gonna try to do the thing to make her no more.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll start with 2 hit.
Oh!
Why did I say 2 hit to start? This is so sad.
Wow.
Well,
If that
no.
wasn't a 2 hit. No?
No,
It's
that's
in the roll.
how it works.
20.
Well, I thought
it's
you
a
had to
nat
roll
20.
after.
No,
Oh.
you said you're spending a rage charge to do it.
Okay, well I guess that would work. Okay.
That would work.
I think
Okay.
you just wiped her out in one blow right there.
Describe it to us.
Um,
Tell us what happens.
So as Jerome's sword is coming down,
Not a sword, axe.
axe. Sorry, the gax. For those of you who know, is coming down towards her. As soon as it makes contact, she just disappears into a cloud of sparkly dust. Just no.
Fabulous.
You watch as Velekhet is struck through, and her physical body is completely together, but something about her is wrong. As she looks around, she's like, "What is happening? Happening? What did you do to me? What did you?" And she disappears. As
Oh,
the name Velekhet becomes cloudy in your mind. And the roaring of the sea stops as you are returned back to that same stage platform. With a crowd all around you and these drones watching the scene. as people come to figure out what the fuck just happened, the music just stops as the room fills with murmurs and gasps. You didn't just kill Velekat. You know what you've done, Jerome.
I am content with what I have done.
As the room falls silent, as if air has left it.
Can I see Lestaric on my shoulder?
Can I fart?
You can.
Yes to both of your questions.
Yes to both.
Yes,
As
to both.
Nutters, you find yourself running down what is back to the original pole. You make your way down to the bottom, and everything's quiet. And actually, I need everyone to roll intelligence for me. Except for you, Jerome.
Okay.
I roll 5. 6.
7.
Okay. Nutters, what did you get?
21 base, depending on what I'm rolling.
Nutters, you're the only one who vaguely gets a sense that something is wrong here. As for everyone who is not Jerome or Nutters,
Forgets
You-
why they were here.
start forgetting why you're here. You remember that you're here and you're meant to a warlord that got put into a lymph from the
I wanna-
warlord.
Throw something out there important, depending on how
You
blurry our
know-
memories are.
You are not affected after you kind of snap out of it and you're like, hold on. But, son, you
But
don't know why. You don't know where the warlord is. They're supposed to be here. You don't know exactly why you're here other than for that warlord.
where the bitch
Maybe
at?
I'm the warlord.
No, you're
Maybe.
Giblet.
Vessel.
Giblet. You're not gonna give it to me otherwise.
You
Oh,
know your
cool.
fur is flammable, just like I was once flammable.
Oh, cool. Strip club.
Nutters is hurting pretty bad, by the way.
My freaking grow back really quickly.
Good.
Good.
Brother, is it okay if I skin the cat?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
He said it grows back. He doesn't need it.
I do need it. I like my fur.
I rolled
And how-
a 3.
Then how else am I supposed to make you remember my name?
I rolled a 3, which is ironic because I didn't really care about this whole battle to begin with. At the beginning, I just jumped into the hole with everyone.
I know
Scout,
your name is
take-
Vessel,
Scout,
now,
take 8
I
points of
just
psychic
call you
damage.
Giblet.
Why?
Because fuck you.
Because I say so.
No. Tired of taking this false damage. Most of my damage just comes from this stinking false damage.
Mine
It
come
really
from the
hasn't.
enemy we've been fighting. I'm down to 20 hit points from 72.
All of my damage
I'm
is
hurt.
primarily self-inflicted. I don't actually wait. All of my damage is self-inflicted.
I stabbed a squirrel with healing arrows.
Okay.
Stab everyone who needs
As
healing until everyone's fully
Yeah.
healed.
Oh, that's loud. There, that is. So you now are back standing around this stage. 1 second, guys. You once again still, even for those in the loop and what's happening, it's strange. It's extremely strange, mostly to the fact that this is the first time it's actually happened. As your minds are a bit fuzzy, though you can remember everything about what just happened. You were fighting something. You're not sure really if you're not sure what it was, or if they escaped, or if you killed them. Those who are not Jerome.
Hijack.
You know what? Nutters can fix this. Anybody that would like to remember what happened, just give up and allow Nutters to do his thing without you making a save.
So there are a bunch of squirrels on the ground now. And
Hijack.
a goblin. You remember
'Cause I could-
summoning those.
I could technically cast Alter Memory on up to 6 people and change their whole memory back to remembering everything, couldn't I? It would be a false memory of the events, but they would remember it. And of course I would glorify it and make it all like I was the hero and did everything.
Well, you guys remember fighting. You just don't remember who or what and how they got away.
I remember falling and being very angry.
You do remember that.
I remember Snyder marks about me
Nutters
flying.
remembers them being angry all the time. And
I remember just picking up a dagger and then doing absolutely nothing else.
Listarak, what the heck happened? I look at Listarak on my shoulder.
Listarak just kind of sits there and his mouth is agape as he simply says,
Question, can I see Listarak?
You
Oh,
can.
You can.
I glare at Listarak.
I want to point out that this spell has no.
You're talking
duration.
about alter memory?
No. The squirrels.
I know, they just run off.
Question, Hijack. Can I see Listarak? Because for some reason it's like half and half with me and him.
You can.
It's like one day I can see him, one day I can't. It's really
Yeah.
weird.
Because you don't
Well,
have a
it's the-
full contract with him.
Yeah. I had a contract with him.
I had a contract with Melna.
Yeah. Technically, I still
But
have a
technically,
contract
that's
with
not you.
Milna.
Nutters is his own boss. He has contract with no one. Except Revel.
Separate.
Speaking of which, I can see. I'm gonna check my bag. Can I pull Revel out?
You pull out a very confused Goliath.
Can I make a contract with Joe?
Maybe.
You can. Do
Your
you want to
mama.
make a contract with Joe?
Joe will be my bodyguard.
If you
He
my
will be the new
bodyguard,
Armor.
I will be your long, long time.
Mm,
You can call me Eddie. And Eddie.
And then
That's-
Joe can throw whoever he wants with Nat 20s all around.
Call me out.
See, Nat Tony's of people being thrown only apply when I am being thrown. And I am too large for you to throw now.
No.
But then,
you
actually, then again,
don't
I'm
work.
potentially lighter weight than I used to be.
No,
You know
Even
what?
though I'm
You
bigger.
definitely need to make a midget tossing proficiency.
I need to make a midget missile feat, yeah.
I'm
Or just
gonna poke
proficiency in proficiency in tossing midget.
By the way, what did this dagger do that I picked up from the skeleton?
Technically, that would be a.
You don't know. You don't know what it does.
Don't I know metalworks? Can I
Improvised
still apply
weapon.
to this? Sorry.
So you could already do that. Just take proficiency in improvised weapons.
I mean, can I not tell what it is?
It's a dagger.
It's a dagger that was in the back of a skull of a skeleton.
Yes. Its hilt is designed like what you would think a skeleton key from different kind of
It
I
looks like a
guess
kunai.
kunai with chain. Um
I mean, that is what the back of a kunai looks like.
I guess it is a bit hold on. Let me see here.
Dagger.
It is a dagger.
A kunai is a dagger.
Can I talk to my mimic spear about the events that have happened just now?
1 second. Okay.
For now, I'm fixated on the Fate Demon still.
I'm just poking the Starak.
Okay.
Poke.
Ah, stop. What?
You okay?
I blanked there, sorry. What's happening?
I know.
I don't know. Just I remember fighting something here, but what the fuck? I don't know
Jerome,
who?
you
what?
see a small four-armed creature sitting on the shoulder of Draco.
I will just nod to its presence.
He looks at you confused at the fact that you can see him. Strange.
Oh,
Do music intensifies.
yes.
He starts glaring back at you, Giblin, and he's like, "What do you want?"
We will discuss it later. But you have answers.
I have answers for a lot of things. But, as you know, there are a lot of answers I cannot give. Giblet.
Anyways, let's go find this warlord.
Glaring intensifies.
Are you gonna be a smile to call him Giblet as well?
Yep.
He made
You
a
just did.
contract with me when he was Giblet. He will always be Little Giblet.
I'm the only one that can
Fair
call
enough.
Giblet.
And that is precisely the questions that need answers. You haven't been honest.
I haven't lied.
Omission of information is as good as lying when it's intended to deceive.
Depends what you're talking about. I have never deceived you, Giblet.
Spoken like a true criminal.
Interesting words coming from someone who aided Melna. Or at least that Melna.
As you pull out the spear, he says, "Prithee doth this encounter be, sir?" What mayeth I help? Please, I do not wish to be back to the bane. I do not want to go back to the bag. It is cold, it is dark. I'm a good spear.
Oh, that's my mimic spear.
Yep.
We just
I
gained
thought-
a level,
I-
didn't we?
Wait a minute. He's
You
supposed
did
to
just
be
gain a
Old
level.
English.
Well, anyway, I'm going to go back to addressing him and say, I'm certain that you can tell me what she would not.
I'm so confused there for a second.
It does speak Old English. It doesn't have a consistent accent.
God dang it. That was the best thing about it.
So you said yes on that. We did just gain a level.
You did just gain a level. Like I said, after
Yay!
this fight, you guys gain a level. So you guys are level 15 now.
Yay!
I'm
Not
gonna
that
use
it
Yeah.
gives letters anything at all, but
I'm
two
gonna use
more.
the spear more often.
Thank you,
Two
sir.
more of
Thank you.
those.
My liege.
My liege. As the Starak kind of sits back on Sun's shoulder as a small armchair forms behind him, and two of his arms hold a tea kettle. One holds a kettle, one holds a teapot, one holds a teacup, and one starts pulling a spoon of tea leaves out from a small can.
Well, I suppose we can talk over some tea. Civilized. I suppose you don't drink tea anymore.
It doesn't mean I can't try.
Can't eat meat, that's for sure.
Oh, I
Why
could
don't
chew things up.
why don't we all move somewhere a bit less hostile?
Precisely why I said this can wait.
Vessel is talking towards Sun, but responding as if Sun is saying something. Nutters. Hey, Nutters,
Say
do you have
what?
True Sight active?
I've always got my goggles on.
Do they give True Sight though?
They were never actually created. You're actually supposed to help me do that, and they don't give true sight per se. They let me see invisible.
Okay.
They
Then
let me
nothing.
see invisible and give me advantage on investigation checks.
You just
Mega
think this
invisibility.
skeleton's talking is crazy, and for some reason,
You think-
the cat is tolerating it.
he probably you probably heard me talking to Lestarak as well
Mm-hmm.
earlier. Like, what the fuck just happened? And I'm just looking at my shoulder like,
Well, you see, he might think you're looking past your shoulder. Depending on where we're standing, you could look like you're talking to me. He thinks we're speaking thieves' cant.
Yes.
Question, Hijack. Now
Yes.
that I'm thinking of mimic stuff.
Yes.
The two daggers that Split had a long time ago.
Are gone.
Aw.
Yes.
Okay.
I thought we agreed to never mention player's name.
Alright.
We do not speak of the dead.
Well, you say
They're
that, but then we
responsible for my death.
You say that, then we brought West's character back.
West isn't dead.
West.
Ignore
Ignore
West.
it.
Ignore West.
Ignore West. Ignore West. He doesn't exist.
Okay.
doesn't exist.
Shh. Ignore him. You can't see him. He's not here. Not here.
Who's the man in the
Hey.
mirror?
He's not here.
Who's
He's
looking
not
for
here.
the man in the mirror? Goes through the wall.
Hijack, give the spear a name. I had a
No,
name from long ago, but
it's your name. It's your job. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
but you're
name
funny
your.
with-
I'm not gonna name your spear.
you're funnier with names.
Name your own spear.
If I do it, he's just gonna be called Jim.
He did have a name that he gave you a long time ago. His name's Shake.
Shake.
Like Shank.
Nope, Shake.
It's Shake, like Shank.
Have at thee.
I'm trying to make it confusing. Is it working?
Shiv.
It is Shake, my son.
Wait.
Oh, anyway, I assume we are moving on now.
Yes.
As you guys start walking out of this
More
room of
gambling.
heavily confused watchers, you see numbers that are below your heads on the screens. Jump 10,000.
Yay.
Hmm.
You
Giblet
didn't have
didn't-
one, you didn't have one before, but now you have on the screen with your face. There's now 10,000 under you.
Do I wait a minute? I didn't even touch her in the battle at all.
Still jumps.
That's stupid. I didn't do anything besides miss my shots on a sticking spotlight.
I threw weapons, missed, and threw a squirrel.
You
More
landed
than
on
once.
her. I technically didn't even lay a finger on her in that whole battle.
You know what? It's starting to sound like Vessel needs the proficiency feat of midget tossing.
Yes.
Midget missile.
Midget
Oh
missile.
my god, no way. I just
And-
realized something. I thought I didn't get anything at all except a few extra spell slots. No, I can now cast 8th level spell.
Oh, congrats.
Yes, 8th level. 8th
Ooh,
level.
yes.
This is about to get very unbalanced very quickly.
Time for Polly.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Let's celebrate with gambling.
Woo! Let's gamble.
You can try, but people are closing off the gambling halls as their warlord is just gone missing.
Cool,
As
free stuff.
you all are leaving, you all swear you hear a voice that most of you don't know say, "Madden, please protect them." You look around.
Guess this place is haunted.
Well,
You
there
don't
are
know who said
walking
that.
skeletons.
And you make your
Booga booga.
leave. As you start to step into the main area of the Red City, where would you like to go from here? There is you know now, Scout, that a place called Epicenter is close to the Red City.
Onward.
You're heading to Epicenter?
Well, that's the only clue we got so far to any sort of location. So yes,
Well, you know there are the 3 other warlord areas.
that's days away.
Kind of. You can start heading towards them. You know, very close by is Epicenter. And apparently Epicenter is Armora's grave.
Oh, we must go there immediately.
Okay.
Double time, people.
Let's go get that puddle of hardened adamantium.
Double time, people. You just see a cloud of dust.
Really, honestly, yeah. As Scout seems to whoosh off, Ravel standing with Nutters holding a teacup saying, "Well, he seems energetic."
Nothing new.
I have a crop of grass to go tend to. And he goes back into the back.
Where's Yellowjaw?
Yeah, before he goes back into the bag, I ask him, by the way, how is that grass doing?
We've gotten 2 hosts.
Nice. Do you have any idea what we can do with it?
I've been looking at it and I've actually made a drink out of it.
Drugs.
Drugs.
If you would like to test it, I'd be more than happy.
Give me the drugs. I need a speed boost.
You're already gone.
No, buddy.
You're already gone.
I tell him, no, I don't want to test it on me, but I got somebody in mind.
Very well. He hands you a flask filled with unknown liquid.
All right.
I haven't named it yet, but depending on what it does, we'll see. I haven't put it up for sale yet in the shop because I'm not going to add any new profit or product yet without no knowledge of what it does.
Right.
Well, I'll be tending the shop. And he heads back into the bag. I
Alright.
would like you to know, while you were gone for these 2 days, we have made a net profit of about 300 gold.
Nice.
Meaning, that basically means you've made quite a bit of money while you were gone, and now you're making money back for certain
Right.
items.
Right.
Yeah, gold.
So there's about 2,000 gold sitting in there now.
Right.
It'd be 300 net profit. You spend some coin for material, so yeah.
And giving Ravel
Okay, yeah.
salary for working.
He mostly does it because you're his friend, but yeah.
Right. He still needs stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
you got buddy discount, huh?
I suppose we
Hey,
can.
Nutters and Ravel have been together since the beginning, like literally. Since level
Since
3.
level 1. Yeah, since level 3.
Or was it level?
No, level
yeah, it was
level 1
3.
since level 1. No, level 1.
Since the beginning, you know.
Since the
Yeah.
beginning.
3.
You know,
So
level 3.
we're not just buddies. We're childhood buddies.
Pretty much, yeah.
He's actually one of the first people I ever met.
Childhood
love
buddies,
it.
baby squirrel and giant man.
You by this point know that Ravel is a king. He's an ex-king.
Yeah.
Anywho,
I hear you.
Lestarak looks at
Yeah, Ravel
Sun
has told me this before once, by the way,
once, yeah,
that he was a king.
but he was.
But he never elaborated, and I never pushed him.
Draco and Vessel, you hear as, and Jerome, technically, you hear as Lestarak simply says,
Why don't we make sure the rabbit doesn't get into further problems?
Yeah.
Last time he was overly unattended, he got replaced, and we didn't know for about a month, 2 months. Too long.
Now, the
We
last
can-
time he was not paying attention,
I'm gonna walk over and give the vial.
I'm
the
going to
rabbit.
stop myself right there.
You're going to give the vial to who?
To the rabbit.
The rabbit's already way gone.
Rabbit's gone.
Rabbit's gone.
Yep. Yeah, we
As
better
everyone
catch up.
starts walking towards Epicenter, you can
I'm
ask.
flying towards there.
You are flying. Okay. Vessel can basically run at a equal speed. Oh, my everything.
Oh, I can run that fast?
You can run half that speed, naturally. Are you flying at like top speeds, going 100 feet, or are you like just going 50?
I have another important question.
Yes.
Food.
And we'll
don't
see
know
you
where he
next
is.
time on
We don't-
D&D
Is
VR.
food
We don't know where food exists still. He's still
Is
alive.
he still kind
my
of
back's
contracted
working.
to
We
me?
have our house that's fully stocked full of food again.
Not that kind of food.
Yes, we're talking
He's
about...
your loyal companion. So, yes.
Okay. So, we assume that I know where he is.
He is still in Fortyke.
Okay, so
He
I can't,
guards the cells.
I cannot simply summon him.
You cannot
To the
simply
amount.
summon food. You cannot simply I don't know.
Can we run down what food is to Devin? Before
Yes.
We will. We will when it dog. Food is a dog.
No, he's
What is
not
that?
actually a dog. But
Roll
yes, a
You know
dog.
what? You know what? Fuck it. Roll Arcana.
Who
Go.
will looking at?
You.
Oh, to see if
You.
I know he's not a dog.
I mean, yes, but
I mean, he came from a painting. Wait a minute.
oh my gosh, Joe, you can summon food. You can know Phantasmal Steed, or Summon Steed, at your level. So
Oh,
yes, you can summon food.
Okay. Well, I got a 19 on
Okay.
that.
So
roll
you know
also
you
see if-
can. You still think food is just a weird breed of dog, but you can summon food. By the way, since last time, food is no longer a miniature sized wolf,
He's a
but
giant
like
dire
a
wolf.
gigantic dire wolf, like twice the
Oh.
size of a normal dire wolf.
The Dark Souls wolf with the sword in its mouth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like Sif.
basically.
Basically, Sif.
Yeah, that's the last form we
See-
saw him in.
Yep.
Dark Souls dog.
So can
Dark
I
Souls dog.
summon Sif to catch up?
Do you want to summon Sif?
Yeah, I summon
Hey
food.
Wes, can you summon a wolf for us?
Wolf.
Yeah, Dark Souls dog. Woo! Woo!
Uh,
Which
about
is,
the Mets.
which is
Dog.
fitting, considering I picked up a new spell.
Ooh.
Soul
Um,
Cage.
Monsters 0 to 1, West.
oh.
Is
I
wolf.
leave everybody behind to catch up.
Yep, I actually unprepared my summon spells to make room for some other stuff because I hadn't been using them.
The
Cool.
blink dog?
No.
But I do have summon spells I can learn and prepare to summon.
1, 2, 3. Third row, all the way on the right.
1, 2, 3, all the way. Oh, I'm just blind.
Here we go. Here we go. Food. Nutters, you watch as the ground around you turns considerably fake. It looks drawn on. And you watch as it slowly melds together at a center point around Vessel as it shifts and turns around, and you watch as this large, like, gigantic direwolf takes form. As you simply hear, Vessel. Well,
Food.
where are we taking now, friend? It's been
Wait,
a
that's
while.
not-
It's been a while since I've stretched my legs outside of the prison.
Yes, it is
wait,
time. We're gonna
wait.
go rabbit
I'm gonna see-
hunting.
What?
I'm gonna see if
Wonderful.
I heard Vessel call him food.
Yep.
Yep.
You don't hear food talking. Only Vessel does.
Yeah.
It's like, let's go rabbit hunting. Long ears went that way. We
He
don't
starts
have
to
much
growl.
time. He's
I'm gonna see if
fast.
I heard it.
You
I
started
probably
flying.
heard
You started flying, so you're probably out of the way, actually. Is it
Oh.
just you? Are we hunting?
Well, not truly hunting, but it makes it more fun if we think of it that way.
To the hunt! And he starts running. He smells,
Yes.
and he's like, I smell rabbit.
So
He
we're
starts-
tracking. Yeah, we're
That's
tracking him.
racist.
You, are you gonna, Nutters, are you gonna try to catch Tail? Or are you gonna fly on?
That's what I was gonna say. I can just.
You're gonna hop on food?
As a, well, I was gonna
Okay.
say, as a reaction, I can cast Mage Armor and apply
Fly?
the
Okay.
wing.
Okay, yeah. You all start flying. Food flies out of the city running. Ironically, Food is the fastest here.
I go at 90 feet while flying, by the way.
He goes at 150.
I'm just
Naturally.
letting you know what my fly speed is.
Or
And
max.
then there's Eldra with Roach.
Eldra's just standing here and she's like, what?
Don't
She
worry.
crosses her arms. She's like, why don't I get the fucking ability to fly or something cool like that?
She has the unicorn Roach.
She looks at Roach. She's like, I'm sorry, Roach. You're not that fast.
Roach is
that's-
insulted.
I'm sorry. I'm
Hey,
sorry.
wait. Roach
Yeah?
and the frog.
Yeah, the frog's there, but the frog's also fast.
Frog's also
Really
fast.
fast.
So Eldra starts leading the cart. She's like, oh, those idiots are gonna get hurt. As Sun, you hear all the way from behind you, and you look back and you see Vessel standing on the back, holding this kind of like a lead, doing like a standing type kind of ride.
Surfing.
Surfing type ride on the back of this enormous hound
Hi, Giblet.
that you've seen once before. This is the one that was in the prison that you guys used the flute on and turned to goop.
Yep, it's the warden.
It's Warden.
Hi, Giblet. Hi, Warden. Dog.
You watch as the dog looks at you. And Giblet, you simply, Vessel, you hear, that's not your name now. Do we eat them? Do we show him, much like all other followers, what happens when they dare disrespect you?
It's on the to-do list, but for now there's higher priorities.
Very well, Vessel. Very well. But if I get hungry, I'm eating him first.
You will hear no complaints from me.
You watch as the great direwolf growls at you
As we zip past.
as you zip past,
Dog.
Mao.
and you get sprayed by a cloud of piss.
Nah, just
Drive by. Drive by.
He kicked up.
Yeah, dirt. He doesn't have organs.
I'll press the G.
Nutters, you eventually catch up to Sun. Definitely not the giant dog. And
Also, Nutters, if he wants, we can let Nutters do a kind of a perception
Yeah.
arcana check on
Nutters,
the true
roll-
nature.
roll Arcana. Definitely, yeah.
Running
Would you roll for me?
speed of sound.
Yes, I can.
So I'm standing at my microwave making myself up.
That's what we hear. Natural 14.
Then add 14 more to that. Because I get
28.
a plus 14. And I roll. Wait, no, not Arcana. Never mind. Yeah, I do. I get it. I get
Advantage.
on Arcana. As well as a plus
Still a 14. Okay. So that's 28. You sense there's something you cannot touch it. You can't put your tongue on it. But there
Actually,
is
I can. If it exists, I taste it. Remember the click of tongues?
Ironically, no, you can't taste it as well. You can't put your tongue on it. As there's something extremely strange with that summoned steed. Like, arcana magic and summoned steeds in general are generally weird, but usually they are still an animal and physical or something. But this is almost viscous and like a slime.
Okay.
So we make our way to Epicenter. Scout, you are on that exact same ledge of that cliff that you saw in the same room with Mr. Bones that he was watching over. And you see down at the bottom is this still small but bubbling mass.
I slide down.
You slide down and you start running towards it. It's about 100 to 300 feet off.
How
Make your way
soon
to it.
do I catch up to Scout? Considering I'm going pretty damn fast.
He's about halfway through the center when you start getting in and getting down. He's definitely faster. He makes his way to the center first. You make your way to it right after. And Food is going to make an attack at Scout. He's currently mounted, so he does it at advantage. Wow.
Food is mounted.
I know.
That doesn't give him advantage unless he has the reverse.
He has
mount
pack
thing.
tactics.
Oh. Okay.
You're within. I'm pretty sure you're within 5 feet.
Yeah.
Wouldn't I hear it coming? And I'm also sliding down.
Yeah, you hear it coming, and that's what actually saves you. As you look back, you see this large jaw of a hound about to bite around you, and you're like, "Whoa!" And you lean back and like a freaking vice above you.
I'm gonna pull on the rein of Food after that and say, "That's enough, Warden."
Spooky.
He
And
growls
I'm
softly.
going to desummon him.
He sinks into the floor. The floor starts to look fake, like a painting, and then disappears. And you're left there. And you see there's this strange bubbling mass of orange, purple, silver, plastic. And gold.
Would I recognize this puddle?
Roll...
Or what it is. Because I am familiar with some
You're
metallurgy.
familiar with some metal, so I guess roll Smith.
Nutters is a professional with puddles. I'm just saying.
What do I add anything
spent
to that?
Spent a lot of time investigating puddles.
What would I add to that?
But I'm assuming it's not
Proficiency.
The same kind of puddle.
Efficiency?
Yeah, your proficiency bonus.
Oh, it's gonna be +5. Or we just leveled up. Does that mean it's +6?
You'll level up at the end of the session.
Okay. Okay. I rolled an 11. That's +5. So that's 16.
16.
Would I at least recognize what kind of metal that is?
You see that Some of it is adamantine. A small portion is gold. Small bit of it is brass. Small bit of it is plastic. But a large portion of it is completely new and unfamiliar.
It's not magicite.
Nope.
That's. Hmm.
I'd be pretty familiar with that at this point.
You are completely familiar with magicite. You are kitted out in it.
Mm-hmm.
You were.
Yeah, that's not magicite.
I'm going to assume the halberd's blade is at least magicite.
Yes.
Do I notice anything about it as well?
Do I? Yeah. Yes.
How long is it until I get there?
Well, you see, Scout, you ran here with the assumption you knew exactly what it was.
Well, the puddle.
So you
yeah.
already know what it is. You don't know the metals still. One of those metals is still completely confusing.
So I
but it
know it's
bubbles.
water.
I wonder if it's actually melted.
2 minutes later, 2 minutes later, Jerome catches up. 30 seconds after Jerome's is Nutters. And another minute after Nutters is Draco.
Why minute? Wouldn't I be?
You move
able
50.
To, like,
They both move way faster than you, flying.
full
Yeah,
agility
I'm flying at 90
plus
right now.
dash.
You show up 10 seconds after Nutters. He beats you in the race. He laughs
I
at
would
you.
go to touch it, but you said it's boiling and bubbling.
It seems to be boiling and bubbling.
I hand him the magic poking stick and I gesture for him to poke at it.
That's right. Nutters is caught up.
You can visually tell it's magical.
I didn't say I couldn't tell that.
Does
Alright,
it
I'm
feel
just saying.
hot? Does it feel hot?
Are you putting your hand over it?
Somewhat.
I just gave you a stick to poke it with.
Yeah, but
Doesn't-
I'm saying hot.
It doesn't feel hot. It's completely cooled, but it's still bubbling.
Hmm.
I'm gonna poke it.
With the stick? Bless you. You're poking it with the stick?
I'm not poking it with the stick.
Okay.
I'm gonna poke it like.
Make a Constitution saving throw with a -10.
Oh!
No! Yo, he dead!
18 minus 10 plus 7.
That's 17.
Dang, man, that's a hot soup!
8 plus 7.
I'll throw an acorn at it.
That's a 15, I think.
Can we stop desecrating our more, please?
You feel this body-wrenching pain, and as if you're falling apart as you pull your hand away. And as soon as the acorn hits and splashes in, it disintegrates at a molecular level.
I have a theory. It's probably gonna be either very bad or the right choice. Armor's helmet that I'm wearing.
Yep.
Can I hover over it? Hover the helmet over it. And then maybe
You can.
touch it with the helmet.
You want to touch it with the helmet?
Yes.
Ow, hold on. One sec, guys. Sorry. You touch Armor's helmet to it, and the small tips of Armor's helmet start to also disintegrate, but at a very slow rate.
Pull it away.
Okay.
Well, that's not gonna work.
You hear soft whispers in your head, Scout.
What do they say?
First, I want others to actually roll a quick perception for me.
Not 20.
If you don't hear it, get out of here, you losers.
Vessel gets low
Devlin,
number.
you can see invisible, so you don't have to roll.
That is a 21.
Natural 20.
You guys watch as this
6.
shroud-like... You watch as this shroud-like aura peers off from Scout and starts whispering into his ear. It's a familiar black, completely black, Lupin-esque figure. He starts softly whispering into Scout's ears, talking to him. See Shroud. As Scout, you hear... Do you feel it?
You know what?
It. Remorse. Pity. Pain. Sadness. You found him. There he is. Armor.
So, with a 10, do I see the figure?
I'll say you don't see the complete outline and what they actually look like, but you see this strange shadow peering, this blackness forming.
All right. Well, my first instinct would be attack when sneaking up on Scout.
Straight through. He takes a little bit more form, and you watch as the Lupin figure looks back at you now. He goes back to Scout. Well, Axel,
Yes.
Axel, what do you feel? Feel. You finally found him. He's who we're looking for, right? Or more. We've spent all this time. There he is. Armor's laying right before us, and you don't even have the decency to say hello? That's rude.
I don't even know who this is,
You do not.
or who this is supposed to be.
Can I
You
try
do-
to can I try to like calm my head? Is he?
You start to try to push him out, but Shroud just pushes deeper. Now, that's just mean, Axel. Tisk. You don't hear anything. You just see this figure speaking into Axel's ear. Any sounds you make up sound like incomprehensible gibber.
Right.
Son, you're the only one probably familiar with the figure. Being Shroud. For a proper explanation of the person, they are pure black, almost like a shadow. They look like a Lupin, but their ears have been cut in half. They have blood dripping out of pores and places that blood shouldn't be bleeding from, and you see their eyes are a complete purplish pink. Their mouth is elongated all the way up the cheek and completely stitched together.
I knew I learned that spell for a reason.
He has two small horns piecing out of his head.
But I always said we'll meet again.
And you just did, didn't you? So say hello.
I look at the armor
Mm-hmm.
and I wouldn't say like start crying, but you know how like you get on your knees and all that, like preparing to cry, but it's more of like confusion than crying.
Now,
We have something amazing before us, before us, before us. Armor has given us a final gift. Gift.
Gift?
Take Armor. Bring him to a friend. Someone who Pantheon knows. When you look for him, look for him. He'll be in the Valley of the Giants. Search for Belafog, the Crafter. Bring him Armor, and let him make him beautiful. And you watch as the aura fades into Scout, as Shroud hides themselves once again.
Okay, good talk.
We need to bring this.
I'm just gonna keep hissing at Scout as it goes into him. It's something I don't think that's right.
We need to bring this with us.
That's where we're gonna end it today. So,
Oh, hey, Mega, you missed the whole
as always, guys.
Yeah, I was like,
Good night.